Alright, the NBA draft lottery came and went, and I know I said in my previous video that not landing Victor Wembanyama wouldn't be the end of the world, but I can't lie, I feel sick right now. For a split second there, I thought we actually had him after no team moved up before us, which was unusual that deep into the lottery reveal. Unfortunately for us, everything pretty much stayed status quo in the draft lottery. The only team that moved up were the Blazers. The Magic were slated to be picking 6th, and that's exactly how it all played out, despite only having an 8.6% chance at staying at the 6th spot. The Spurs won the lottery, making it the 4th straight year where a team with one of the best odds to win it actually won the lottery. So much for creating parity after the NBA changed its lottery system 4 years ago. But anyways, the good news is that the Bulls pick conveyed, giving the Magic an opportunity to draft for a need as well as make a home run type pick. They could also attempt to move up and grab one of Scoot Henderson or Brandon Miller. I think those two are surefire future star players. Scoot is like a prime Westbrook type with a better floor game, and Brandon Miller is like a 6'9" shooting guard and has two-way high impact potential. I think the Magic might, package their picks, because adding 2 rookies to the squad when next season is supposed to be the year that Magic take the playoff leap will be tough. Also, the NBA didn't do much in their new CBA to help out teams keep all of their good draft picks and good young players. It's going to be difficult to retain all of our good young players like Wendell, Fultz, Suggs, Cole, this year's draft picks, Chuma, KK if he can finally stay healthy, on top of Franz and Paolo. But I guess Jeff Wellman and John Hammond will cross that bridge when it's time, and it's a good problem to have. They can also look to get creative and see if they can trade up using both their picks. The Hornets and Blazers landing the 2nd and 3rd picks was beneficial for the Magic because they both don't need to add another guard. The Hornets could use Scoot as a trade piece to fill out their various needs, but to move up to number 2, they'll probably ask for 6, 11, and someone like Wendell, but I wouldn't do that, and neither would they. But I think the Magic could be good trade partners with Portland at number 3. It doesn't matter if it's Scoot or Brandon Miller, we should try and at least attempt to trade up with Portland. The Blazers franchise still believes that it can win a title with Dame as their leader, and picking up multiple first round picks, 2 basically in the top 10, could help them get a good co-star to fit next to Dame. And this is a trade I would propose to Portland. I would even offer this to Charlotte, but they probably won't accept. Portland already has another first round pick this year, and that will give them 3 in total. They can then go after Mikal Bridges or Pascal Siakam without having to give up Shaedon Sharpe or Anthony Simons. And you can see I'm clearly not high on next year's draft. I'd give up our pick, top 8 protected, and the Nuggets pick, which will most likely end up in the 25 to 30 range, as Jokic is a monster and is one of the most durable stars in the association. Now the Magic could also move back a few spots. The Pacers, Wizards, or Jazz could really like a prospect. I think the Wizards would like Anthony Black or Cam Whitmore. The Pacers would love Asar Thompson or Cam, and the Jazz would like Anthony Black or Asar. I'd move down a spot and take a flyer on Chris Duarte, who we were reportedly high on 2 years ago. He had a solid rookie season but dealt with a lot of injuries this past year and fell down in favor of Aaron Nesmith. Duarte still has a pure jump shot and is a skillful player. He probably won't cost much to extend and will add shooting depth. We could also move further back to the 9th pick and still draft a high ceiling player like Taylor Hendricks, pick up the 28th pick, which we could then flip for a win now player, or take a swing at Max Lewis, Derek Lively, Gigi Jackson, or Leonard Miller if he falls. Plus we get a good veteran locker room guy in Rudy Gay who also has an expiring contract. On the flip side, Utah gets to jump ahead of Washington and draft their point guard of the future in Anthony Black, who should still be available at the 6th spot. Chuma and KK will get a fresh start, and I think he'll get playing time in Utah due to their lack of wing depth. The Jazz could have extra incentive to move up, especially if Amen Thompson drops. The way their roster is currently constructed is perfect for someone like Amen to thrive in. I think the Rockets are the only team within the top 5 that could draft Amen now, but with the various reports coming out that James Harden is most likely heading back to Houston, will they still draft a high usage guard, especially when they still have Jalen Green who needs to be developed? I don't think so. And if Amen drops, then the Magic themselves could take a shot at drafting him, because he'd be a player with the highest ceiling left on the board. Amen has insane potential, being like Ben Simmons with a killer instinct and a better jump shot. That's an all-star type player in my opinion. But his twin Asar is a better fit for us, and he also has a very high ceiling. I'll tell you what, I would love to be a fly on the wall in the Magic war room if the scenario pops up, deciding between Asar or Amen. To finish off, it sucks that we didn't land Wembanyama, but it wasn't a bad lottery night at all. We didn't drop and the Bulls pick conveyed. We have more than enough assets now to really set up the foundation for a future title contending team, and that should have Magic fans as optimistic as ever. Some names to look out for with the 6th pick, once again, are Asar Thompson, Cam Whitmore, Taylor Hendricks, Jarris Walker, and Anthony Black. With the 11th pick, you'll most likely pick up a shooter like Grady Dick, Jordan Hawkins, Kobe Buffkin, Bryce Sensabaugh, Jett Howard. But a wild card to look out for is Cason Wallace, who fits the perfect point guard archetype for the Magic. Thanks for watching, guys, and be on the lookout for more videos dropping real soon. If this video brought some value to you, then please like it and share it with other Magic fans who aren't aware of this channel. Subscribe if you haven't already because it helps the algorithm and all that. Thanks for watching, and go Magic.